Hayes has now started hitting for power. He sits there and he calls his shot. First time it doesn't go through, you just get a little one. Then the second one, when he points again after the first one is cut, cuts right to Randy Quaid and yes! Yes!
And then it has an amazing follow-up quote by Bob Uecker, although he could be pointing at left field.
Fight me, Belmonte!
And then his running of...
Of course, he could be pointing at the left fielder.
And one of my favorite things now is one of my coaches at Rolling Meadows, his last name is Belmonte.
Yeah.
So what do you think? I scream to him all the time.
Every time he screws up.
Every time. So I have to go with, in terms of just quotes that are yelled, that just cut to the man screaming. That's one of the tops ever, and in this movie, it undoubtedly kicks off.
It's well delivered by someone like Randy Quaid.
Yeah.
He's cut for that role.
Correct.
When we were kids, me and all my friends that hung out, we had a basketball league that was outside of the school, and so whatever. But everybody had a million nicknames, and one of them was, you guys know Nick DiPilla, Schneck.
Schneck.
And so the question is, what's his real name to us? Do you refer to him as Schneck? Do you refer to him as Nick? Tim Murray's litmus test for it was, when you're playing a sport and you're tired and you need to get his attention, it's like, pass me the ball. What will you yell? And your brain will just tell you what his name is. So I, in the middle of games, found myself, I said Nick, and other people said Schneck or whatever. Dom hits the fly ball in the championship, or the quarterfinals this year in baseball. It would have been a game-tying 3-run, or go-ahead 3-run home run. He hits the ball, and you immediately, yes! Like, there's no thinking, there's no, I hope they hear me saying this. Like, it's just your bang reaction.
Marco Polo. What's the thing that you're going to say Polo to?
It
just got that right combo of it's hysterical, obnoxious, and so applicable.
I was sprinting around second, and I heard you yelling, and I was like, okay, here we go.
And one of the best parts about it was actually something I had today. So when I'm trying to do a speak to a text on the phone, you don't really quote inflection. You don't really quote anything. So if you quote this in your phone, Google, find me, yes.
Boy, what are you going to find on that one?
You could even put in, comma, Major League 2.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know anything. It's his delivery and how he has the both hands like he's waiting for it.
Reminds me of one of those comments I saw. I was looking for this 90s song, Gina G, ooh, just a little bit. And someone wrote in the comments, man, I just typed in those lyrics, and you got to scroll through a lot of porn.
Don't do it on a work computer.
Boy, unless you own the place.
Touche. But yeah, I would say that's it. There's a couple other follow-up ones that Randy Quaid has that kind of ties into that. But the key is that's not the first home run, because after he tries to do the first one, he's like, oh yeah, here we go, hit really right here. Then the second one just comes into him, passionate screaming. And I think that's the most perfect analogy you can make of what's your Marco Polo, whenever you think of something like that. And that is unquestionably one of the best ones when it comes to just screaming, passion, loudness, quotable nonsense.
Quotable
nonsense is exactly what that is.
Quotable nonsense. That should be a subcaption for the show.
Yeah, quotable.
Jerry, it's sperm and nonsense.
That actually may be a better tagline than what movie quotes our way.
Quotable nonsense.
See, this is why we invite him.
All right, something.